Good morning, YouTube. This is man all the way George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, it's the weekend, folks, and you know what? I started thinking, you know what? It's a time when you want to have a little fun. So I started to do my uh, flex appeal, sex appeal special, and I like doing this. People don't think there's not some there are women with muscle can't be sexy, and there are some women in the sport who are sexy. Not all the women are going to be looking a little bit, rough to some guy's mindset, but a woman is always going to be a woman, and even with a little muscle on her, she's going to be attractive and appealing. And there's some women who I have seen over the years who've competed that were so attractive and so amazing and just beautiful. And like I said, I did the one about two ladies that I was a big fan of. That was Denise Pacino and Wendy McMaster. And these are two ladies who, some might know, some may not know. And they are both beautiful women and were great competitive bodybuilders during the time. Right here we have with Miss Akila Pervis and one Miss Colette Nelson. Now, many of you might know Miss Nelson a little more because she competed for quite some time as a pro, and some might know Miss Previs. She was more of what you call. She did compete for a good while. She did compete for a pro for a short time, but she mostly did more modeling stuff, more video stuff. But she had a look to her and just an amazing body, attractive looking. I was a fan of hers. I thought she was just, mm, mm. She kind of like, how can I say it? I'm trying to think of what she reminded me of a certain celebrity. I think, mm, I would say kind of like a muscular Halle Berry in a way. I think she was very attractive. And Colette Nelson just had a look to her. I should have did put on my my blonde bombshell thing, but I just I kind of forgot about it. It was there's so many great blondes in the competitors during the competitors' years, but she got under the wire. But like I think these are both great women, both great professional bodybuilders doing their careers, and amazing bodies, just very attractive. Just I know some of you guys who are true schmoes. Your your mom was probably when you were younger. She swept up a lot of tissue and muscle mags under from bed, and you probably had that one page stuck. And you had either Colette or Akila on it. So let's get started on these ladies. All right. Here we have a nice starting little pose. And, we have attractive women. You have to have them attractive poses. And Akila had wow. I just love that little head over shoulder pose. And it just you know. And Colette, she just look at her eyes. She has those nice, pretty big blue eyes, guys. She's looking at you. Yeah, keep yeah, fellas, hey, keep your hands off of it. I know it's early in the morning. Just keep your hands off of it. But these are amazing women, great physiques, great bodies. I think they competed mostly as bodybuilders, but I think they would have been perfect for physique. They were a lot more leaner. I think that would have been a better division for them, but I think pretty much they did bodybuilding most of the career, but I think physique would have been better for division for them. Now, right here, we have a front lat spread. Now, this thing is, you want to go which way you want to go with. Akila's really having fun with her front lat spread. I kind of like that one, And Colette, her front lat spread, she looks very conditioned. Just amazing body. So, if you go by condition, you go Colette. But I really like Akila's front lat spread. It's kind of, it's very, it's traditional lat spread, but she has a little more fun with it by the looks of it. Here we have a front double, and like I said, both the ladies are amazing, great physiques, great bodies. Um, you're pushing a bit of it. I think Akila looks a little more leaner, a little tighter. Colette has a little bit of the size. And this is where I go, should I be biased or I should be balanced? As you know, when you're balanced, that means you go with the one who's was supposed to be more better conditioned, more developed. And when you're biased, you go with the one that you really like. So, fellas, I think I might go biased. I think I go with Akila right here. This one. This is a great pose. This is very, attractive pose, arousing pose, fellas. I mean, you know what you want to do. Here we have a side chest. And most notably with side chest is that they both have very large breast implants. And you really have to look at the details. And with Akila, I think her breasts are very more prominent, on her pectorals. And with thing always about with Colette, I used to remember some people saying that when she had her breast implants, it looked like she had three set of boobs. I mean, there was comments about how her breast implants was there, but you can really see, you can see her pectoral a little better. So when you see the pectoral development, you have to go with Colette. So I go Colette on this one. Now here we have is a rear lat spread. And the problem with here is Akila's hair getting away this way. I was trying to find a good, all the lat spread pictures I didn't like too much, but this one you really see her shoulders a lot more. I think Colette's shoulders dropped a little low, compared to, even though Akila's hair in a way, you can really see her shoulders a lot better. And with Colette's shoulders, her shoulders not as wide. So I think you go to wider base, is Akila has more of a wider base when it comes from the rear lat. So right here, I give this one to Akila. Now here we have a rear double, and amazing from the back. I mean, yeah, I've had fun with this one. I was really having fun with this one, guys. And from the back, you want to look at the detail and development, the marbling of how the backs look. And I think Colette might win this one right here. I mean, it looks pretty good, but I think you see more development. You see how the back looks like, like it's like marble, just all put together. So I think I go with Colette on this one, goes to the rear double. Now here we have the tricep. And I think this one, I'm honestly have to give to Akila. Now this is her, look like she's more developed compared to Colette. Colette looks like she's a little undersized in this picture. She's not really pulling out that, extra, cut and definition. But Akila, you can really see better detail how, because when you do that, when you do tricep pull, you want to pull out that extra, cut. Like when you're looking at the lower shoulder, you want to see how that definition pops out. And you really see here more with Akila than you see with Colette. And here we have is a nice ab shot. And truthfully, I'm have to go here with Akila, And yes, guys, yes, I'm not paying too much. Yes, I am paying attention to her boobs. She has a nice set of boobs. Both of them do. But Akila, I think her abs are more developed. I mean, I think Akila just overall, just her physique's pretty amazing. I mean, and she was one of those that I think, I don't know. I'm not a judge. I'm a fan. And I feel like some women get swept under the table for one reason or whatever. I think she would have been great as a physique competitor. I think she would have done great as a physique competitor. I think Colette, she had her time. She had a great, amazing body. As you know, she did pretty good for a good while for a career, and she stayed in the sport a little longer. But right here, I think overall a better physique is truthfully Akila. She just one of those that really didn't, I think they missed the boat on judging when it came to her. Now here we have is a nice bicep, and this is where I think Colette wins. Colette has a little more size. Now Akila's a little bit more probably better condition, but you go by pure size, you actually go here, you get Colette. And here we have the glutes. And the glutes, hands down, I'm going to say Akila. I'm gonna be balanced and biased in this one. I know people say you're gonna be biased, George. No, I mean you can really see her glutes a lot better. I was trying to find a competition pick of Colette. Sometimes it's hard to find a good one. Sometimes a good perfect glute shot. But right here I have to go with Akila. I mean, this is like she can probably box a quarter off her booty. Now, like I say, these women were, in different points of the career. For a good while, Akila was an amateur for a long time before she finally got her pro card, and she competed back in 2016. And after that, she didn't compete anymore. And if you follow the sport, Colette competed for a good while. She competed up to about I think 2014, maybe 2015. No. I think she retired by 2013, 14, 14. I believe so. I'm trying to remember. You know, I try to remember as much as I can about when I do research about a lot of these ladies. And like I said, Akila had a look to her. Very attractive. She, just had amazing body and a physique. And she mostly did more modeling stuff compared to like a lot of the more we would say attractive female bodybuilders will get more modeling opportunities, get more photo and video session stuff because have a look to her. This is the type of women that really help the sport. You bring in the guys who don't think that women with muscles can't be attractive, and they come in because hey, wow, you say, wow, this chick's look hot. You know, they just say they wouldn't think a woman with muscle can be attractive, and but they just amazing. They put on muscle and beauty at the same time. That's why I call this, flex and sex appeal. They have the muscle, they have the looks, and it's just you just are at awe when a woman can put on muscle and still look very feminine. She can be put working out with a barbell and still can put on lipstick. It's that kind of a lady. And I think, like I said, these ladies, I think, Colette did was it a few years ago? She did a documentary. I think it was MSNBC. I remember it. And it was the same documentary had, I think it had Rosemary Jennings, and also I think it had Kristen Hawkins. And I think it was also, was Heather Foster in the same one? I think Heather Foster was also in that same special. And you can find it. All you gotta do is just go. I think it's called Hooked, and just go MSNBC Hooked. All you can do is go on Google it, or you can go on YouTube. YouTube always has these things. You can find it. It's not that hard to find, and check it out. You know, but now it's been a long time since Vade's been out of the sport. Akila's still good today. I mean, dang. I know she got to be at least in her mid to early 50s. And so about saying about Colette. Now, Colette, if somebody may not know, Colette was one time engaged to bodybuilder and journalist Dave Jumbo Palumbo, but they went their separate ways. Separate situation happened. I remember I heard it years ago, and they just broke up. And then Dave met Amanda Dunlap. You remember Amanda Dunlap was the girlfriend of Mimi Jalembri. They were together. And this is advice. I know this is gonna be sound sexist and it's gonna sound crazy. If you are a woman who's lesbian, be careful when you get in a relationship with a woman that used to be with men. Gotta be careful. It's just I'm not being offensive. I'm just trying to tell you that sometimes there's always a best way, that old Tyrese and Chingy song, something's always gonna pull them back. You gotta be careful. Be sure that you find a woman that's really wants to be. I know relationships break up like that, but I think the mindset of it that sometimes it's worse when you lose somebody to the person that was, of the opposite sex, you might say in a way, than it's somebody of the same sex. I don't know. Like I said, I just something you might say because it's Pride Month, whatever. But anyway, these are both beautiful women. Great competitors. Great representation of the sport. This is women that really help the sport keep going. Because because they helped sell the magazines, helped sell videos. They brought guys like me, and well, they were for my time. Well, actually, I was a fan body before them, but they bring guys who never really be into female bodybuilding into the sport because of the curiosity of that women can be muscular and beautiful. Yes, you know, and not just by looks, but inside. Like I enjoy when I do interviews with these ladies, and there are some women who are beautiful inside and out, not just the external self, but also the internal. But anyway, this is a great flex appeal, sex appeal. I will have another one out sometime soon, and I hope y'all like it. So and also guys, hey, do me a favor, keep it in your pants, all right? This should be all the way George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.